Welcome everyone today to your pick a card reading. Today is the last of the chakra videos. We're doing the crown chakra, the 7th chakra. Perhaps in the future we may add in the earth star and soul star chakras. I do need to research and experience more of that energy myself first. But today we're finishing up the 7th of the physical chakras here, the crown chakra, which is represented by this beautiful violet color, and it sits right on top the crown of your head. So your crown chakra, when it's open, when it's functioning well, you feel very connected to source, to God, to your spirit guides. And when it's blocked or inactive, you won't feel that connection. So the crown chakra is really your way to contact your spirit guides, angelic beings. So we're going to see today what messages you need here. Maybe there's a disconnect. Maybe there's some spirit guides that want to come through. Today we're going to see what that is. So a few other things that can happen when your crown chakra is out of balance or blocked. You can have sometimes headaches, nervous or mental disorders. A big fear of death is one too. Maybe some insomnia. Feeling unsatisfied, anxious, depressed, making ego-based choices, being closed-minded. And the major ways to tend to this chakra are to practice gratitude in your daily life and prayer, meditation, connecting with source, right? And doing things that bring you peace and joy, writing down your dreams, spending time in self-reflection. Which brings me to the tarot card of the day, or the tarot card, I don't know if it's of the day, but that we laid out for each group here, the Hermit. The Hermit is linked to the crown chakra. The Hermit, goes within, connects to source, connects to God, connects to their higher self. So I did lay out the Hermit card from 3 different decks, so you guys can choose here. So this is group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. And just some other associations. I laid out some crystals and a rune here. We have selenite, amethyst, lepidolite, and wunju, I believe is how you say that. The rune connected to the crown chakra. So I think that's enough for the intro. If you guys have missed the previous chakra videos and want to check those out, there is a chakra playlist. I'll link that down below. And I'll also link down below my website if you want to check out my offerings and are interested in a private reading. That's where you can book that and find out more. But yeah, group number 1, group number 2, group number 3. Pause the video if you need more time. Timestamps and chapters are below, and I will see you in your reading. Welcome, group number 1, to your crown chakra reading. You were drawn to the Hermit from the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, so that is what we will use today. But we're going to set this to the side. We are going to start with Oracle today. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment to say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You're all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading today. Thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. So what does group number 1 need to know? What crown chakra messages? Is there anything blocked, unaligned? We're going to start off with getting a specific crown chakra card here. Card number 44. Presence, awareness, attention, reality, connection. Ooh, so I feel like there's definitely a call from your higher self, from your crown chakra, your spirit guides, to become more in the present moment. And that is when you will really be able to sense their presence and get the downloads, get the information you need, feel that connection. You definitely have a lot of angelic frequency around you. We have the number 44, and we do have a decent amount of angel cards here to use. I selected Oracle that has to do with our guides, our angels, maybe even star seeds, so we'll see what comes through here. But how to get in the present moment, get grounded, do grounding practices, meditation, practice gratitude. But that is how you will really feel that connection. Let's get some more guidance for you. Tell us more, please. Oh man, this is my favorite card of the deck. Surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. Look at these beautiful colors. There's a lot of Venusian energy around you. Spirit, is calling you to have more pleasure, more joy. That was something we said in the intro. One way to really tend to your crown chakra is to do things that bring you joy, that bring you pleasure. And that's definitely some guidance coming through for you. And you might be like, how would that make me more connected to my spirit guides, to my higher self, to God, to Source, the Creator? Well, when you're playful, when you're having fun, that's just that like pure energy, pure like childlike energy. And also you're so present. You're so present. You're in the present moment. You're living life. You're vibrating so high, and you're going to feel so connected. That is when you will feel connected to God, to Source, Creator, to Spirit. Yeah, card number 20, the consequence of fear, contraction, the frequency of fear, self-fulfilling prophecy. Yeah, being in a state of fear and anxiety blocks your crown chakra from being open. So you might not be feeling that connection, or maybe you're like, why don't I get the intuition or get the messages from my spirit guides? Why do I feel so lost or alone or anything like that? Fear is blocking that. The frequency of fear is a low vibration, and we're just talking about how being in a state of joy is a really high vibrational energy, which helps connect you. So your spirit guides really want you to bring more joy into your life. How can you do that? What brings you joy? Like, this looks like a child here. What does your inner child need? Like, what fun things did you used to love when you were young? And on the bottom here, we have letting go of stories. I feel like this is relevant here. Letting go of stories, surrendering attachments, releasing unconscious patterns. Yeah, I feel like there's this tendency for group number 1, I think this is really common for a lot of people, is to kind of play the worst case scenario in our head and expect bad things to happen, and then we can get in this spiral and this really big anxiety, fear, like spiral thing. And Spirit's like, it's time to let go of that and to recognize our patterns of fear. Self-fulfilling prophecy here. When you get in that fear state, and you play these scenarios in your head, then it's gonna end up happening. So how can you be more in a state of joy and really, ultimately, more in the present moment? Let's see if they have anything in the guidebook here for how to do that. I know we already said some things, but let's see. Card number 44. I'm going to read this. Well, it says, a path of miracles is unfolding right now. In this moment, you must be present to win. Yes. I feel like your guides are trying to bring you to this pleasure, this joy, like having a life you love. But if we're in the state of fear and blocking out those messages or that guidance. But okay, let's see. It says, in the increasingly hectic lifestyles we lead these days, we are often lured by the pull of multitasking. While our hands and bodies are busy, the mind also tends to busy itself, wandering into the past, the future, and everywhere in between. It has become extremely common, and in many cases acceptable, to be less than fully present in life. Amidst our daily activities, as we drive, as we work, and even as we commune with friends and loved ones, we are often fragmented and distracted. In this state, we do not even realize the magic we are missing. This card is a bold invitation to bring your presence back to the moment and to see what great gifts are ready to unfold right here where you are. Practice catching yourself when thoughts or actions stray from your immediate experience. Become aware of your thought patterns and gently bring yourself back to the moment with the knowledge that right now you are right where you need to be. Even when a situation genuinely needs to change, often the best first step is to bring our awareness back to what is. When we are busy putting all our thoughts and energy into the past or future, we do not see the spiritual support and the blessings that are present in each moment. This card encourages you to gently bring yourself back from dwelling anywhere other than in the now. By being fully present, we are able to recognize and utilize the guidance available to us. Stop for a moment and bring your full attention to this present moment. Bring your awareness to your breath, to your body and surroundings. What can you hear? And what do you smell in the air? What would happen if you brought to this moment your wholehearted presence? Allow blessings and glorious new opportunities to flow into your life now, and be fully present to perceive and receive them. Affirm to yourself that you are right where you need to be in this moment, knowing that there are no limits to what the universe can deliver through the doorway of your presence. Be here now. Yes, I love that. Okay. Oh, your guardian angels, you are not alone. Your guardian angel is here to hold you and support you, but needs to be invited to come forth and guide you. This invitation doesn't have to be issued through prayer. It can also come through your actions. So stop trying to do everything on your own. Let the barriers of independence fall so that you can be held, loved, and cherished by heaven and earth. And the activation. I welcome in all levels of support from heaven and earth. Wow, yeah. There's a message coming through that there's some, you're maybe blocking out help from the angelic side, from your guardian angel specifically. And invite them in. There is definitely this disconnection, and Spirit's calling you to be more present and become more connected. So your guardian angel, so your spirit team can really help you get to where you want to be happier. And you are never alone. You have so much angelic, so much spiritual protection and guidance and love surrounding you at all times. And they really want you to recognize this today and become connected to that again. I believe we come into this world knowing our connection. I hear stories all the time about little babies, just talking about their angels, or look like it just seems like they're talking to angels, and it's because they can still see that they're so close to source when they're so new. But in life, we kind of get disconnected, and yeah, it doesn't mean they ever left us. Paul the Venetian, gifted one, revealing hidden talents, opportunities to shine. Yes, your guides are trying to show you your hidden talents. And a lot of you, I think, are very empathic. And I think you have some psychic gifts and some talents and some things that haven't really come out yet. And bringing your awareness to this is going to really shift your life. And coming back, we're talking about children. I feel like maybe you were even aware of this. Maybe you were very psychic or very in tune with spirits when you were a little one, and then maybe you shut it off, and now you're being called to become aware of that again and so connected. A lot of you may be really connected with the animal world. On the bottom we have Ishtar, inner learnings. Follow your heart, truth prevails. So these are two guides too coming through for you. I mean, we have your guardian angel being present. Let's get one more. And then we have Archangel Ariel, sacred activist. Protect what is right and just. Let love lead the way. Wow, we have follow your heart, let love lead the way. Instead of fear, instead of anxiety, follow your heart. Follow the inner wisdom. And you're going to be guided to hidden talents, to pleasure, joy, love. And then we have Archangel Raguel on the bottom, waves of healing. Be open and vulnerable, as this will initiate healing and harmonious resolution. A lot of you, I think what your hidden gift is a healer. But first we need to, go through things ourselves and heal ourselves. And really, when you have that open crown chakra and you're connected to the divine, you will be such an amazing healer. Your gifts will really shine through and you'll be able to help so many people. And I think that definitely is part of your soul plan here. Okay. Spirit, tell us more, please. Oops. We have the 4 of Pentacles. Look at that. Holding on, gripping tightly. It's time to let go of those old stories, to let go of the limiting beliefs, let go of the fear. I know you think you're keeping yourself safe, but you're really, see how he's away from that town behind him or something? I feel like it's keeping you small, and your light is supposed to shine, and you're holding it. I feel like you're also holding on to your gifts. There's even something on top of your head blocking that crown chakra. He's wearing a crown and it's blocked. There's something on there. There could be an overemphasis on money and material things. But you can like money and love money and love abundance and have money in abundance and also be very spiritual and a healer. I think there's some limiting belief that if you're a healer, you can't make money. Or if you're a spiritual person, it's bad to have money. And I think that might be a limiting belief for group number 1 that you might want to look into. And by doing that, you can really help heal that wound and also help bring in more money, because this, by that thought, it's blocking both your gifts and the flow of abundance. Let's see. The Magician. Yeah, this is saying that you're not tapped into your power. And the Magician too is connected to so above, like as below, so above, or so above as below, like connected to the divine and grounds that into reality. When it's in reverse, it's like it's not having that flow of energy from the divine, feeling stuck, feeling powerless for whatever reason, but you are not. There's just a disconnect right now. Spirit is calling you to meditate more. I know, I don't know, I can't speak for everyone, but I know for most people, meditation just seems like such a chore or so hard. But you can find ways that work for you. It's interesting, around the time, I started working with the crown chakra for this video, I didn't even do it on purpose, but I started doing 45-minute meditations, and it goes by so quick. I do guided meditations. I'm currently doing like Dr. Joe Dispenza one, but you can find guided meditations, you can find things that work for you, but you're really being called to start a meditation practice. Also to sleep more. When you sleep more, you'll get more clear downloads, and it's definitely some good guidance there. I know we all hear that, but it's definitely something you're being called to do, sleep more, meditate. And then we have the moon here. So when the crown chakra is blocked or imbalanced, sometimes, we can have mental illness or just emotional things going on because it's not fully expressed. So I feel like there's definitely something here, to be let go of, really focusing a lot of our attention on lack or on the past or worry about the future. That's keeping us from being in this present moment. But also with this moon card, you could talk about like our basic instincts. We have like the dog and the wolf, like their instinct is to howl at the moon. And I feel like you do have this basic instinct to listen to your intuition, to follow your heart, but it's been blocked by the fears and the worries. And Spirit wants you to know, when you listen to your intuition and your higher self, it will guide you forward on your path. You will find the way forward. The sweet life is waiting for you. And I feel like right now the moon, it's like you can't really see it clearly, or uncertain, like am I connected to Spirit? Is my intuition correct? It's like a lot of illusions here. A lot of fear comes with the moon. What advice do you have for group number 1? How can they overcome this fear? How can they get more connected to you? I know we had some advice, but what else? Wow, yeah, this is feeling really blocked here, but we do have that moon there, and follow your intuition. Spirit saying, yeah, there is a blockage right now. How can we overcome this blockage? Coming back to the inner child messages. What can you do to bring you joy and pleasure? And Spirit also wants you to know that it's safe. It's safe to connect to Spirit. Maybe you grew up in a religion that, it wasn't safe to connect to spirits, but like directly. And you needed, a priest or pastor or whoever to connect you. I know that's something here that you might have had programs since you were young, but your spirit guides want you to know it is safe to listen to your intuition. It is safe to connect to Spirit. It's safe to prayer. It's safe to pray. It's safe to get messages, to talk to your angels, your guides, to God directly. You are safe to do so, and you are safe now to practice your psychic gifts. I think you guys are very psychic and very intuitive, and it's not fully online yet or fully, available to you because it's been, pushed aside since childhood because of religious programming or the fear, or maybe other people put you down for that or told you not to talk to your imaginary friends or guardian angels. But I also feel like this Two of Swords here is bringing us back also to being overly in the past or overly in the present. With two swords are pointed in the other directions, and by doing that, you're blocked. That your eyes are blocked. Your vision, your inner vision, from accessing your intuition and your connection to God. Okay. Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, the big thing is to work on your emotions. Ultimately, coming back to having more joy, being more open. The Star in reverse is literally saying disconnection from the divine. So how can you get more connected? Spirit's saying by coming up, of course, what we've already said, but also having a spiritual routine, doing prayers, just talking to whatever it is you believe in. You can't, it could be your spirit guides, angels, ancestors, God, source, creator, whatever it is you feel connected to or want to connect to. And they want you to know you're never alone. You can always connect, and they're always there. You have to be open to it and spend time with that, and overcome some of this programming and these unconscious patterns of the fear and the anxiety and not being in the present moment. What else, Spirit? And yeah, there's something that's just ready to be released. I feel like so strongly, it just keeps coming through that the message is to release that old programming, to release the fear. And with Judgment in reverse, I feel like there could be, blocking out the call, like your angels are talking to you, God's talking to you, you're getting messages from your spirit team. But when you're in that anxiety state or in the past and not present, you miss those signs, you miss the call. But that doesn't mean you aren't connected, and that doesn't mean you aren't getting messages, and that doesn't mean you're alone. You are definitely not. Even the rune that's associated with the crown chakra is all about joy. And oh my gosh, look at this. Your last card here is the Sun. Joy, childlike joy, success, happiness. Have some fun. Do something fun that will get you in the present moment. And what is fun for each of you will be different, but it's time to have more fun. What does it say? Make love to life. Get your emotional state up, and then do the other things like, catch yourself in any patterns of fear. Practice meditation, prayer, talking to divine. You can use, maybe stones that are associated with the crown chakra, if you like doing that. I feel like we need one more card in Spirit. Yeah, okay. Spirit's really emphasizing the fear. The anxiety is really blocking it right now. And I know that's not the easiest thing just to overcome, but Spirit wants you to know you are so capable of doing this. And you don't need to live in that fear state. I think there might be some nervous system dysregulation, anxiety, again, living in the past, and saying the consequence of fear is being blocked here. But Spirit gave us a lot of guidance today on how to overcome that. And look, I feel like you really will, because we have overcoming depression on the very bottom here. We have the Sun card. You are headed to that. Have fun. Do things that your inner child would love. Work on your emotional state. Sleep more. Regulate your nervous system. Look into that. Start a spiritual practice, or maybe come back to it if maybe you've lost touch with that a little bit. But when you really clear this fear, come back to yourself, come back to this present moment, you're going to get so many clear messages from Spirit. And I think you're really going to tap into your psychic abilities. All right, group number 1. I feel like we could dive so deep into this. I feel like if we ever want to do a one-on-one, I feel like there is a lot here, but hopefully that gave you some idea here on what could be blocking this right now. It seems really clear to me. Hopefully that makes sense to you as well. And you can really deepen your connection to Spirit. They're always there. You're never alone. Remember that. You are so loved and so supported and so connected. Just got to be aware of it. All right, that concludes your crown chakra reading. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from it. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so on my website, kittyoutsidethebox.com. I will link that down below. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 1. I love you. Welcome, group number 2, to your reading. You're drawn to the Hermit from the Light Seers Tarot. We're going to set this to the side for now and start with Oracle. Before we do so, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You're all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading today. Thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. We're going to see what part of the crown chakra wants to be highlighted today and go from there. What messages do you have for group number 2? Guidance. Card number 47. Support, love, signs, direction. Okay, so we're going to get some guidance today, that's for sure, by your spirit team, your higher self, your guides. Want to know that they do love you so much, and they are always there, and they always are trying to guide you. Well, I definitely see ancestral energy coming through here. But they want to help guide you to alignment here. So let's see what this is about. What messages do you have for group number 2? Wait. It's not time yet. Things are being woven. Okay, some of you may be very discouraged that something hasn't happened yet that you're wanting, but they want you to know things are happening behind the scenes. Don't give up on your dreams. Interesting. Okay, let's get some more here. Spirit, tell us more, please. Ripe, juicy, and ready. Poised for success, potential waiting to be realized. This is so interesting. We have wait and then ripe, juicy, and ready. I think they want you to know that things are happening soon. But there might be something here that needs to shift before you're fully ready to get your manifestation. They're trying to give you signs that it is on the way. that things are coming into alignment for you, that you are going to be successful, that things are going to happen for you. Tell us more, please. Guru Ram Das, miraculous moment. Harmony surrounds you. Expect miracles. Oh my gosh, yeah, something is coming that's miraculous, that's beautiful. And it's coming soon, I feel like. And I feel like they want to make sure you're ready to receive it. And maybe to accept it. It might be something different than you're expecting. Expect miracles. What? This is, wow. This is really about manifestation. Horus, manifestation vortex. Belief makes manifest. Thoughts attract and create. Okay, yeah. I think you're getting a lot of these messages right now because things haven't been happening for you. Maybe there's even like things falling apart around you or a struggle. And maybe you're starting to be like, I don't even believe in this. Are my spirit guides even real? Do I even believe in God? Like nothing is happening. Like why is my life so terrible? Like you might be starting to have negative thoughts like that. But Spirit's like, don't give up. Know that things are happening behind the scene. Expect miracles. Believe in miracles. Watch your thoughts. When you believe that miracles are going to happen, when you believe everything's going to work out for you, it is. And they want you to know that. And you might be like falling away from being connected to this energy, to source, because you're doubting it, because you're feeling like everything's ruined, that nothing's working out for me. But everything is about to work out for you. And just because you can't see it yet doesn't mean it is working out behind the scenes for you. I'm going to make sure these in. I don't think I even checked this in the last reading. Hopefully they were in frame. Okay. Wow. Let's see what else wants to come through for you. Let's get some angel messages. Hope. Have hope. It's time to call back all the lost parts of yourself. Authentic reclamation. Oh yeah. Have hope. Have faith. Have belief. Belief makes manifest. And it's time to call back all lost parts of yourself. That's a message for some people here too. If you want to do parts work, if that really resonates, or you could do a meditation to call in all your energy that maybe you gave away to others. You can look up guided meditations for lost parts, or I'm sure you'll find one that can really work out for you here. And on the bottom we have Zadkiel, karmic release. It's time to release what's holding you back and step into a more radiant self. Yeah, the negative beliefs, the worry, the disconnection could be holding you back right now. Because I do feel this frustrated energy. And I know you're like maybe really worried or fear that things aren't going to work out, but it really is. So how can you let go of that? And with this message here, your energy might be tied to things from the past, people from the past. Maybe there's like this new love coming into your life, or I don't know, or it could be just overemphasis on the past, and it's time to release the past, even if it's not about relationships, just in general. When you're not in the present moment, you can't really manifest or get the guidance from Spirit. Angel Uriel, it's going to be okay. No matter what's happening, it's going to be okay. Everything is working out for you. The angels of light are shining upon you, your situation, and anyone involved. If you are feeling overwhelmed or anxious, know this is a reminder of how much you care about things turning out well, and they will turn out well. See, it's going to be okay. Don't focus on the worry. I know it's hard not to, but your angel, like everyone on the spiritual side, wants you to know it's going to be okay. Let's get one more of these. I feel like a lot of angelic energy. Thrones, opportunity for growth. This is a sacred time of growth, healing, and understanding. There is more information coming your way. Trust that all you need to know will be revealed to you in the perfect time-space sequence. If you are experiencing challenges, know that these are growing pains that are contributing to a more aligned future. Only good will come from this situation. Trust that life is guiding you to growth. Every challenge I face is an opportunity to grow. Trust. And see how it says there's more information coming your way? That is through your crown chakra. But it's guidance on how to seek out these new opportunities, how to overcome any challenges you're currently experiencing. But when you're blocked there, or you're in a state of anxiety and fear, you could not be getting this guidance. So how can you get back in this present moment instead of worrying about the past or the future? Can you do some grounding, some breath work, meditation, practice gratitude? Like we said in the beginning, do things that bring you joy. Get yourself ready to receive. Look she's in a state of joy. She looks very happy. When you're in this elevated state, you are ready to receive. Right now, things might not be happening. I mean, they're happening behind the scenes, but it'll really come to you quicker and for sure come when you're in that elevated state and you make sure your thoughts are aligned with what you're trying to create and you don't stay in that state. So yeah, when you start to feel anxiety and fear, do some breath work, practice gratitude, call on your angels, and set up some time to connect, to pray, to maybe be at your altar, whatever it is that works for you, whatever it is that is your spiritual practice, maybe coming back to your spiritual practice or starting one if you haven't yet. Let's get some guidance here. What can group number 2 do to connect more, to open their crown chakra, to get this guidance that wants to come through? Wow, the High Priestess in reverse. This is literally showing guidance coming through her crown here. But it's blocked right now. Spirit's saying you haven't been connected to your intuition. You haven't been spending time in meditation, in solitude and quiet, connecting to your higher self, to your guides. Start paying attention to the subtle cues and signs that they give you, and it will provide you direction forward. They will give you the guidance and the support that you need. Well, and I just flipped over the deck, and it's the Queen of Cups. Look at her. Now she is receiving that. You can even see the crown there by spending time in meditation. I know a lot of people don't like it, or they start it and they don't stick to it, but you're being really called to start a meditation practice. You can find guided meditations. You can set a timer. But this is the way to open up that crown chakra. Spirit's confirming here. It almost looks like the same person. That will deeply connect you. That will regulate, your racing mind, anxious thoughts that you may be having. It'll calm that, and it'll make you more of a clear channel. And what that means is opening up your crown chakra to receive that guidance. Meditation, prayer. I actually want to take a moment and read this here and see what this says. Where did I? Oh, here it is. I almost flipped to the right page. You are being divinely guided now in seen and unseen ways. Open yourself to receive, trust, and follow the path that is unfolding. Sometimes it feels as though we are all alone, that we are struggling to find our way and no one is there to help. When we feel we are without guidance, it is usually because we are ignoring the wisdom, signs, and support that are trying to reach us through the subtle realms of higher knowing. When we try to force things with blind determination or disregard the subtle messages that life gives us, this is like ignoring the directions of a compass on a journey, then wondering why we don't end up where we want to be. We are all guided and supported throughout our lives. There is a constant source of love from the forces of higher beings, angels, and guides. We are part of the miracle in the workings of the universe. When we ask for help and guidance, the universe always responds, orchestrating all manner of moments and circumstance to help align our steps. Guidance may come with a subtle shift of light or wind direction, through symbols in a dream or the lyrics of a song, through the quiet voice in your meditative writing or the words of a passing conversation. In order to receive the messages that life's higher realms may have for us, we may need to raise our sense of awareness in the moment. Be still, present, and have faith that you are supported and guided always. It is time to open yourself to the guidance available to you now. There is an area of life in which you feel you need support. Be willing to ask and then receive in whatever form it comes. The more you acknowledge the energy of a guidance, the more clearly you will recognize it, therefore making it easier to utilize it in your life, bringing feelings of empowerment and the ability to move into flow-filled action and new levels of synchronistic connection to life. Breathe deeply and give thanks. Know that you are being guided and supported now. You are. Always. Eight of Wands. This is like that communication. I can mean getting communication from the divine or communication in general, but also this means progress, speed, velocity. You are going in the right direction. You might feel stuck right now. You might feel stagnant. You might feel disconnected. But once you get aligned here, your chakras open, crown chakra open, you get connected to the divine and receive that guidance, work together with your spirit team, things will really take off for you. This card can be a good omen. Things are going to work out. We already knew that, didn't we? But things are really going to work out and move ahead for you when you receive this guidance and open yourself up to the divine. For some of you, this may be about a job or finances. You could be struggling in this area and it makes sense to worry. How am I going to make ends meet? What am I going to do? But being in that state of fear, we close ourselves off from connecting to the divine. Or when we're in that fear and that worry, stress state, then we don't prioritize our spiritual practice, our meditations. There's also this message movement, moving your body, going on walks could be another way you get clear guidance, but you want to be free of your phone and distractions. Moving your body can be a great way for you to get those messages. But again, I know there could be a lot of stressful stuff going on, but by connecting here, slowing down, doing this, you will get the guidance on how to move forward. That opportunity is waiting for you. Wow, I really do feel like there's a lot of energy about work here. And this is also about your guides, your angels, your ancestors, they're all working together. This is teamwork here. Teamwork. You don't have to do it all alone, group number 2. You do not need to do it all alone. They are there and they want to help you and they want to give you guidance. They can tell you when to slow down, when to go, where to go. Yes. And I feel like they really are going to help you, guide you to the right job, to the right money, the right people. The Chariot in reverse. This can say we might need to really work on our willpower and our discipline a little bit. Especially when it comes to connection with the divine, having a spiritual practice, having a meditation practice. It takes effort on both sides, right? Spirit's showing up. Can you show up? Can you prioritize a few minutes, 10 minutes, half hour of your day to meditate, to go on that walk alone? Like, Spirit's calling you to have that willpower, that determination, that discipline, and stick to that, and it will be worth it. it will help move you forward. Right now there's that stagnant energy not moving forward there. And then we have the Fool in reverse here, and then the Hierophant in reverse. So the Hierophant in reverse, this could literally be here, like, see the stairway to heaven, like not feeling very connected to that and not having that spiritual practice and not devoting yourself, because the Hierophant is someone that devotes themselves to that spiritual practice. And I'm not saying you have to devote your life, but like devote a few moments of your day to connect with your higher self, to connect with Source, God, the divine, your angels, and it will change your world. You'll get the direction, the guidance you need, and feel that universal love, and it'll just really shift you in such a beautiful way. Look how joyful he is. That's another thing that opens up your crown chakra, is doing things that bring you joy. Practice gratitude, connect with your angels, feel that love, that unconditional love they have for you, and you will get hooked and want to keep doing this. And it might take some time, some willpower, some determination to really get into your spiritual practice, but it will be so worth it. Because the Fool in reverse, this is coming back to there being fear, maybe fear of the unknown, fear of taking risks, fear. This could even be like fear that if you do anything, you don't even know. This is like a trust fall here. You're like, I don't even know if I can trust spirit or God, And that's a big sign that you're disconnected from Source, and it's time to come back to your spiritual practice and get connected again. That will shift your life, especially for those of you that are wanting more, you're trying to figure out how to make ends meet, to be abundant, to feel safe and secure. Like, of course, your guides want to help you feel that way, and they are worthy of that, and they're trying to help guide you and love you and support you. And what else for group number 2, Spirit? The Eight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there could be a fear of change. Maybe you are getting some guidance already that's time to leave a situation. It's time to move forward. But the fear is keeping you stuck. They're trying to, so maybe you're blocking out the messages. For some of you, maybe you are getting them. You're feeling that. You're blocking it out. Fear of the unknown. But are you happy where you are? Are you satisfied? Since this card came out next, I want to say probably not. But you can overcome that. It's because this is in reverse. Upright is like being satisfied, not realizing that there's something, opportunity being offered to you because you're focused on the past and on the lack. Spirit is offering you this opportunity, this love to brighten up your world. And I think you're going to start to realize this and start to see this when you open up your crown chakra and get connected here. You are being guided to a life of abundance, of connection, of love. That really seems to be a big theme here for group number 2, though we're like wanting the family, safety, the abundance, the job, the legacy, and that is what your spirit team is really guiding you. You just have to form that connection, trust your intuition, and trust that you're being guided, and be willing to step out of fear and step into the unknown, because in the unknown is where the abundance awaits you. Don't give up on your beliefs, on your dreams. Page of Cups in reverse is like giving up on your dreams, like pigs flying. It's like, don't give up on that. Don't give up on love. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on spirit. You are so connected to the divine here, so connected. All right, group number 2. I feel like a lot of guidance came through. Hopefully this is really resonating with you and giving you something to think about, especially considering, that meditation practice, or maybe even a walking meditation. Again, that's come through a few times, that more movement is needed. Can really help move stagnant energy and get your mind clear. But I really do think your guides are trying to give you direction on how to build up that abundance, get that job, or really whatever your desires are. Oh, it was just 22:22 on the clock. Woo. Well, that concludes your reading. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from it. Group number 2. Oh, all those 2s for group number 2. If you did, please subscribe. If you haven't already, like this video, leave a comment. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so on my website, kittyoutsidethebox. I will link that down below. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 2. I love you. Welcome, group number 3, to your reading. You are drawn to the Hermit from the Fountain Tarot here. We're going to set this aside and start with Oracle today. Before we do so, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You are all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading today. Thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What crown chakra messages do you have? What does group number 3 need to know about their crown chakra? We're going to start off with looking at a specific area to start us off. Let's see. Oh, you have card number 44, Presence. This came out in one other group. Awareness, attention, reality, connection. So your guides are definitely calling you to live more in the present moment. When you're in the present moment, that is when you will recognize their connection and get the messages from the divine, from your spirit guides. A lot of angelic energy here, so we'll see what else wants to come through, but living in the present moment, not in the past, not in the future. In the present is where we are truly connected and where we get that guidance. Tell us more, please. Lost land, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. Ooh. I feel like you guys definitely have some spiritual gifts. You could be healers in some way. You've had past lifetimes. And I think you're getting a lot of guidance now, or your spirit team is really trying to get you to remember this. Look, it looks like someone's sleeping here, kind of. I wonder if Atlantis, if you guys have a connection to Atlantis. Maybe that's even striking some memory in you, but you definitely had some lifetime in Atlantis, and you did something in that lifetime that's connected to this one. And when you open up your crown chakra, you will, be connected to the Akashic records, connect to source, and you'll be able to remember these things and connect the dots and really incorporate that into your current lifetime. Very interesting. Maybe some of you guys are meant to be Akashic record reader, or what would be the right term? Work with the Akashic records. I don't know. I don't think it's ever come through in a reading form. I'm getting that for you. Let's see. Spirit, can you tell us more, please? All eyes are open. Inspired vision, clarity, perception, revelation. You guys are very intuitive. And I think you already know that. But maybe you guys, I think your third eye is quite open, but maybe there's just, you're getting to the crown chakra, and maybe there's just a little disconnect there. A little bit of a disconnect. Something wants to be revealed to you. Interesting. Here his eyes are closed and all these eyes are open. I feel like they're trying to open your eyes, open your mind to something big. Okay. What's on the bottom we want to see? What deck is next? This one. Kuthumi, initiatory experience. Your current situation is initiating your gifts. We have gifts coming through. Okay, some of you might be going through something right now, and it's really to open up your gifts from the past. That's crazy. This is like coming through twice here. Oh my gosh, the card here says gifts too. Be seen. Let the world know your gifts. Hilarion, divine emergence. Your gifts are coming, you're emerging right now, like hardcore, like they're trying to come out, but maybe there's something here blocking it. Maybe because you're worried about something you're not in the past, or maybe in denial. I don't know. We need some more cards here, but maybe there's something here with you don't like people seeing you, and maybe you shut out your gifts because you don't want people to know. Maybe in a past lifetime, you were prosecuted, tortured, hurt, killed, something bad happened because of your gifts. And now Spirit's like, let eyes be on you. Be seen. Share your gifts with the world. Oh, yes, it's definitely what this is about. It's time to use your gifts. It's time to, you know, that it's safe. It's safe to connect to Spirit. It's safe to connect to your psychic abilities, towards your healing gifts. It's safe. And I think this is a blockage, feeling unsafe to connect. And when you feel really safe, it's going to open up and you're going to really recognize your true gifts, and you're meant to share them with the world. Orion, manifestation vortex. Focus your energy with unwavering faith to manifest the outcome you require. Orion, did I say Orion? Orion, manifestation vortex. By focusing your energy, I feel like you guys are definitely are master manifestors here. But also to connect with your spirits is like focusing your energy. Maybe even some of your, you're definitely energy workers in some way. Jeremiah, call back your power. Gosh, it's okay. Forgiveness is about no longer allowing someone or something to affect your state of happiness. It doesn't mean you have to forget the past or avoid a situation entirely. Right now, you're being encouraged to take your power, your light, and your capacity to make a decision back into your own hands. By taking back what is yours, you also command respect from those around you. I forgive the past, and I give myself the respect I deserve. Okay, like multiple messages coming through from this, calling back your power, your gifts. In the past, you were put down for it in some way. Maybe in this lifetime, but definitely past lifetimes. Call back your power. But also, this is telling you that something blocking your crown chakra is being focused in the past. So it's time to forgive the past, forgive yourself, forgive others. Because being in the past is preventing you from being in the present moment, which is where you're connected and where you get all your guidance and your power. One more of these. Mary, Queen of Angels, do not be afraid. Do not be afraid to step into your power, group number 3. You were born for this. Trust in your voice. Trust in your ability to articulate your thoughts. Trust in your capacity to use and share your gifts. If you're feeling scared or unsure about the next step, this is just showing how much you care about making a difference. Stand in the light of your soul. It is the only shield you need. I trust in myself, my voice, and my gifts. I am unafraid. This is an affirmation, group number 3. You should write down and say, you can say it with me right now. I trust in myself, my voice, and my gifts. I am unafraid. Oh my goodness. Yes. Your gifts are ready to come out. You are ready to be your true authentic self, to shine bright, to use your inner gifts. You really are. I feel like I'll get one more, please. Star ancestors. Hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. Wow. We've lost land, lost wisdom. You have these gifts, and it's time to dig deeper, to get connected. yeah, you guys might be very connected to ancient Egypt, just to ancient lands in general, and have all this ancient wisdom that's able to channel through you. So Spirit's calling you to really dedicate time to meditation, towards being more present, to connecting with Source, and to overcome the fears you have, to call back your power, to do forgiveness rituals. Really focus your energy on what matters to you. And I think a lot of your focus has been going in the past, or worries or fears. Fear of being seen is a big one, I think. Group number 3 is being called to work through. Because you guys have some amazing gifts you're meant to share with the world. It'll help other people. I think you guys are, and what this is specifically is going to be different for each of you, but it's all connected to your crown chakra and to spirit and to raising the consciousness and making this world a better place. So if you're afraid of using your gifts, know that, well, first of all, we're in a society now where we don't get, persecuted like back in the day. We're actually very fortunate. Even if there is a lot of craziness and bad things going on in the world, it still has improved from back in the day. Be grateful for that. But know that using your gifts and tapping into that is going to help other people. It's going to help the world. Let's get some tarot. If we get some guidance here, let me just make sure. Are these all? Oh no, they're not. I thought I tried to make it less crooked after the last reading. I feel like the cards are just always put down differently, so sorry I didn't notice that at first. We're getting into alignment. Okay, torque. Spirit, what guidance do you have for group number 3? How can they get more present? What can they do to open up their crown chakra? We have the Wheel of Fortune. By connecting to it, though, is really going to bring you some good luck and some abundance. Some change is needed, though. Change is needed to connect. The way things have been going, it's time for a change. It's time to let go of what no longer is serving you, embrace a new cycle of life. Let's see what changes. Can you specify what change? Whoops, something flipped over. The 9 of Coins here. Wow. I feel you guys are definitely headed towards more abundance. That's for sure. But with the 9 of Coins, when I'm saying what needs to change, I think there's something here where there might be some codependency with people, and you're being called to let that go and know that you are safe and you can be independent, and it's safe to practice your own hobbies, to focus on your own needs, on your own desires. You expand on this. Well, we have the 5 of Coins in reverse here. This is overcoming the lack mentality, the scarcity mindset, the fears. That's definitely what we've already been talking about. That's a big thing here. Feeling free. Freedom is a big word with 9 of Coins here. Feeling free to be yourself. Feeling free to make the changes needed in your life, to step into this spiritual role, healer role, whatever it is you're being called to do so. By connecting to by being present, connecting to your guides, opening your crown chakra, that is how you'll know what direction you're going in. Again, it'll be different for all of you. But you're headed in the direction of freedom. Financial freedom, time freedom, freedom to be yourself. The 4 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there's been an over-focus on things that didn't work out, on what you don't have. But there's this beautiful opportunity that's been there the whole time, and you guys are really going to be stepping out of your shell. You're being called not to focus on the negative, not to stay in this downward place. It's time to let go of negative habits, toxic relationships, toxic people. What habits right now, be honest, what habits could be blocking your crown chakra from blocking your connection to spirit? Are there unhealthy habits like substances or something that could be taking you away from your connection here, from getting you out of the present moment. That's really what substances do, right? Get you out, take you away from the present. A lot of people use it to escape. But there's other ways you can escape. Maybe you're escaping the present moment with social media, food, shopping. It could be really so many things. So that's why I'm saying be honest with yourself and explore that. What could be blocking you from being in this present moment? And don't be afraid to be in the present moment. Maybe you picked up these habits because you're super empathic and you just try and block out the energy of others. I think this was something I dealt with for sure. I used to be an addict. But I think it's really common for very in tune people, or just people that want to escape in general. But yeah, maybe there's something that's taking away your attention from the present moment, and Spirit's calling you to work on that, to release that, and it'll free you up to connect and move you forward here. So you don't need to be afraid to tap into your gifts, to tap into energy. You can learn how to protect your energy. There's a lot of things you can do. Actually, there's two things in my chakra book. I know one is the bubble meditation, but the other one I don't know if I've heard of. I didn't read it. But you can do different meditations to protect it. Let's see, what do they call? The bubble meditation, yeah, and then the zipper meditation. So you can look into those if you're worried about protecting your energy. Because that might be something for a lot of you to think about, yeah. Okay. The Queen of Cups here, yeah. This is a disconnect from intuition, from your spiritual self. Being in a negative emotional place, anxiety, depression, and stuff that definitely blocks is a sign of your crown chakra being disconnected. How can you tap back into this? How can you bring this Queen of Cups energy in upright position? Practice meditation, gratitude, prayer, connecting with your higher self, with your guides, not suppressing your emotions, feeling things. And you'll be able to do that more when you're in the present moment. Grounding practices will be really powerful. But I feel like you guys are really being guided towards a lot of abundance here. Maybe doing something in the healing arts, so that's how you're going to make a business or abundance here. But no matter what, I feel like maybe there's something like a lot of fear and escapism associated with money issues or a job or something like that. But no, you're being guided towards abundance here. But grounding practices can help you get into the present moment as well. Go on a quiet walk in nature without your phone, without distractions. Especially if you don't like just sitting down and meditating, that could be something that works for a lot of you. Breath work. We have the Page of Wands. Page is like child is in here. We said in the beginning, like one big way to open up your crown chakra too is to do things that bring you joy and pleasure. Do new things, like it could be creative hobbies, but the Page of Wands is things that light you up, that bring you energy. What do you find fun and exciting? We even have, she looks like a child there too. Come back to that. Let your inner child play, do creative things, fun things. When you're in a state of joy, when you're playful, you are present. When you're playful, you are present. And when you're present, that's when you are connected. And also when you're playful, you're having fun, your vibration is higher and you're more likely to connect to those higher energies through the crown chakra. What else, Spirit? The Ten of Cups in reverse. Yeah, if you're feeling unhappy and unfulfilled, it doesn't need to be this way. There's a lot of energy about this. I think feeling lonely, feeling disconnected. Maybe some things have happened in life and you're like, how could there even be God? How can I believe in that? And you've lost that terrible things have happened or happened in the world, and maybe you just have doubted spirits being there for you, your angels, your ancestors, and they want you to know they're always there with you, and you can always come back home to them, home to yourself. And we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. Yeah, the anxiety, the fears, the worries, you will overcome that, and you will overcome sadness and anything going on too. But definitely by focusing on healing that, by getting more into the state of play and making the necessary changes, letting go of the toxic behaviors and addictions or anything, people, you will start to feel better and better, and also you're going to feel more and more connected as well. Any final words, Spirit? Yeah. Maybe you lost someone, lost love, or you just started feeling lonely and depressed. Come back home to Spirit. Come back home to yourself. Connect with Spirit. Know you are never alone. You are never alone. It's time to fill your cup up. You deserve and are worthy of being happy and whole and connected. And I feel like by being in this lower state, again, that's preventing you from having this clear channel. And I think working on that, yeah, you guys are very, very intuitive. Wow, last card we have is the Star. This is divine connection. You guys are so connected, and you are headed there, and it's going to be so beautiful. You know, I feel like for whatever reason you've lost connection or lessened connection to Spirit. So coming back to that, coming back to your spiritual routine, having fun, meditating, letting go of toxic habits or people or situations. First of all, that right away will lift you up a bit. But no, by taking better care of yourself, you know, sleeping, drinking enough water, or doing all those things like having whole foods and stuff, you're going to elevate your energy too and feel better both emotionally and physically, and that will also help open you up to this connection to Spirit. But how can you connect today? Set some time for meditation, prayer, sitting at your altar, setting one up, whatever feels right to you. But you guys are so connected, and you guys, your connection is really going to help you shine bright in this world and do a lot of great things. Group number 3. Okay. Well, that concludes your reading. I hope this resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from the reading. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so on my website, kittyoutsidethebox.com. I will link that down below. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 3. I love you.